Hi guys, it's Nige at Lock and Key Estate Agents, and I hope you're well. I want to welcome you to my property tour because we're down in the highly thought of village of Broughton Gifford. It's got a lovely large common, as you know, 2 destination pubs, but just in there behind me in a place called The Street is a former terrace cottage that used to form part of the old Manor House. It was the servant quarters. So it's a Victorian property. It's got 2 double bedrooms, useful attic room upstairs as well. Nice hallway, nice living room with fire, dining room, kitchen. It's got some character as well. Bathroom is on the first floor, decent sized bathroom. It's double glazed, all heating, nice long garden at the back there as well. It really would suit a young, trendy, first-time buy couple or somebody looking to get into the village of Broughton Gifford. And you know, with all my tours, I will spin this camera around. We'll talk about the amenities, and then we're going to go into this really lovely cottage on the street in Broughton Gifford. So here we are with this attractive Victorian terrace property in Broughton Gifford. Now, Broughton Gifford is a sought after village. It's a highly thought after one with rolling countryside. You've got countryside walks. It's near our historic market towns of Melksham and Bradford Avon. It has a thriving village scene with a school, large common, countryside walks as mentioned, cricket club, football pitch, bowling green, village hall, and of course those 2 favoured public houses. The village of Holt is just up the road as well, and that offers obviously a village store and cafe. There's 2 National Trust properties up there. You've got Bradford and Avon on your doorstep. You've got Trowbridge and Melksham as mentioned before. And if you want to go a bit further for a decent day out, our World Heritage City of Bath is just about 14 miles up the road. Decent motorway also to the M4 as well, giving you access to off junction 17 and 18th, both about 20-25 minutes drive from here as well. And of course with Chippenham, it offers a main railway train station to London and Paddington. So once you're into Chippenham, that takes about an hour and 15 minutes. I mentioned there's a church down here, lovely primary school. Broughton Gifford is really a lovely Wiltshire village, very sought after. We're going to go through that door and we're going to take a look around this property, this lovely cottage, this lovely Victorian cottage in the street, Broughton Gifford. Notice just as I walk along here as well, you can see there's a sold board there, so the neighbouring property has sold it as well. Like I said, let's just go through here, and you're just going to be welcomed by a bit of character. I'm just going to close the door behind me, and then just as I turn this camera around, you can just see double glazed entrance door, lovely wood flooring coming around, and then you're into this dining room. Stairs go to the first floor landing. Big table there for entertaining a guest. Love what they did with the recessed into there. Build these in little cabinets. You can put shelving in there as well. You've got your radiators, little understairs storage area. That'll link into the kitchen and that continuation of the flooring as well. Absolutely stunning room. Bring the camera around. And of course you're going to see it's going to open up into that living room, but let me just show you all the angles as you come in. And of course, as I mentioned, that flooring just continues. Love the little features going around there. And of course, door from the front as well. Little cupboard, I think they house their little unit in there. Living room, access, focal point being the fireplace, log fire. Nice little recesses again, you can build them in. You can build shelving units as well. Double glazed window to that front there. Radiator, turn the camera around. And it just is cute. I remember selling this to these guys a number of years ago, and they really do enjoy living here. It's a lifestyle move now. They're looking to just trade up a little bit, but they've made some improvements to this property as well over the years. Look at that flooring. Love where the stairs just go up, little iron things that go through the banister there. As we just open up this door, just wanted to show you all the space. There's a little bit of character features with the exposed stonework as well, brickwork. Love the way that fireplace, I'm going to have another look at that with you, because this is the focal point of the room. As I just sit down, you can just see it's obviously working. And then again, you can add some extra bits if you want. You can build in some units there. You can put some shelving units along here. But they really have taken care of this property. And older properties do need a bit of care. It's all heating, as I remember. I think the boiler's out in the little boot room. Little step down, continuation of the flooring, kitchen, base units, eye level cupboards. Of course, you've got a door there to the left. That will take us into the garden. That I'll show you later. Ovens built in and incorporated into the units. Cooker there, white goods there, stainless steel. What you see is on the tin. and it's just really, really looked after. Love the way this just flows. If I just bring this camera back in here, you can just see that flow from the entrance door there. That just comes into that hallway, and all this just opens up as well. I can see people just enjoying this area, especially here and here, especially in the evenings, because you can entertain guests. You can eat your meal. You've got it from the kitchen here. You can't do much in the kitchen. It is this shape. I mean, it's a decent enough kitchen, but of course you're going to spend more of your time coming back here and then kicking back into this lovely living room. And of course, with walks and the school and everything around you, you have got countryside walks in Broughton Gifford. You've got a beautiful large common. You've got the pubs as well, decent access to road links. There's other private schools you've got access to. It's a lovely little school down there. There's a church down there. There's a lot of there's a thriving community in Broughton Gifford, and this being a terrace cottage, like I say, I can see somebody actually buying this as their first home potentially. I think one or two over the years have. I certainly know these guys did when they bought this through us. They were certainly coming from a different area into Broughton Gifford. Love the way this living room and then this dining room just opens up, and of course we've been in the kitchen. One last look, and then I'll take you upstairs and we'll have a look at those two bedrooms, and we'll look at the bathroom. And of course, it's also lovely just to hear the history with it, this being a Victorian property, as the old servants' quarters to the Manor House. There's a bit of history in Broughton Gifford, as there is with Melksham. Nice big open bathroom, corner bath, low level WC, wash hand basin over there, walk-in shower. Love the way those beams come across there. It just feels and gives you character. The flooring's vinyl, bit of hot tile walling as well. Obscure double glazed window that just overlooks the rear garden, and it's quite a decent sized garden at the minute. It's a narrow one, but it's quite a long garden as well. Again, walk-in shower, bath, toilet down here, and then wash hand basin as well. Decent sized room this. Come back through, and then you can just see the landing going off. There is an attic room which will take you up next, bedroom, and of course bedroom in here. Good thing about this one, it's double bedroom, so double glazed window to the rear elevation. Plenty of room here for double bed, freestanding either side, little useful storage cupboard. You could build into this recess if you wanted to as well, and then have those push cupboards that just push and slide out. People seem to favour those nowadays. I think they look great. Just let me show you different angles of this room. I really, really like this cottage. It's got a good feel, it's light and airy. You can see, couples falling in love with it because of the character, setting it up as their first home, or someone trading down because they don't need a bigger property in Broughton Gifford. So this will work perfectly as well. Nice double bedroom again, two windows now overlooking that front elevation, and of course you can put in your freestanding wardrobes. Nice landing space as well. That door will take you to cupboard, radiator there. Let me just finish off showing you this room. Love the way the natural light just comes in from these two windows. If you look over there, you can just see countryside. There's a little footpath and that can take you into walks as well. And going behind, the church is down there, the school, pubs up there, foxes down there. There's plenty to do around here. They have fireworks in Broughton Gifford. Big thriving community scene as well. So this is the first bedroom, the main bedroom. Just to give you a quick recap. Main bed. This is upstairs, decent size. Landing, bedroom 2, bathroom. And if we just come up here, I'm just going to climb these stairs. So there's a door on the stairs, and this kind of area up here splits two ways, left to right. So I'm just going to walk up, and then you can just see there's a little bit of storage into the eaves there. They've got a little bed, but I think this is a great games area. We can't call it a bedroom. We'll call this an attic room, but you can use it anyway as an attic room. Some people might want to use it as a bedroom, but we just can't. We'll just call it an attic room. And I think that's because of the building regs from memory. And I just need to just double check that. But that's something that we can ask, but that's why we call it 2 bedrooms instead of 3. And it's similar to the next one across, but you can see this is done properly in that sense. But I think this is decent for a gaming room, or if you've got an older, parent, or if you've got somebody to stay, you could do it as an occasional thing for them. But there's plenty of storage up here as well. You can certainly have it as a kickabout room. Again, storage on this side. So that's it for the whole of the house. Let's get outside and have a look at that garden at the rear and the access arrangements. One While I'm just down here, I just wanted to mention the front as well, because it's on-street parking. There's no allocated parking for anyone, but people put their cars along the wall, and this is where they can. I think some even use the chapel, the old chapel up there, which was sold a few years ago. And there's a bit of parking there as well, but there is no allocated parking on the title. This is how they're arranged. They've always been the same with the street. Just wanted to give you another angle of that front before we go outside into here. Come around, because there's a couple of little bits of quirks as well we wanted to show you. So let's take a look outside. Now, we mentioned oil heating. I think the boiler is in a little boot room out here outside. You can see there's a garden that's decent and long. You can see where the oil tank is, and then you can see that people have rights of way. So there is a right of way with your bins to take it around this property here, just the one, and you can bring the bins in the front there. That one's padlocked, and I think that's where the boiler is inside. It's a little boot room outside. Like I said, the neighbour does have a right of way just across this bit here. Take the bin around there and around the front. So that's what I think 2 or 3 of them have on this rank as well. The garden's long. It's a decent garden, this. Like I said, it's narrow and long, and it just keeps going and going and going. Let's turn this camera around as well. It's all enclosed by timber fencing. And look, you're going to get sun in certain times of the day. It's now nearly 1:45 and it's just here. So it's in behind the property. So you're going to get it a lot of the time in the afternoon as well. But it's a lovely thing there. You can see obviously the attic room up there. Then you can just see those elevations that come back through. And the fence line keeps going, tree. And there's a bit of more here. Until you get to the bottom there, you can just see some fencing down there. Of course, it just ends down there, but it's a long garden as well. And of course, if you live here, you're going to use the facilities around you. You're going to take walks. You're going to go down to see all the different footpaths of Broughton Gifford as well, and the common and everything. There's plenty of things to do in terms of walking and countryside. And that's it in a nutshell. It's a lovely cottage, this one in the street. They're very popular, obviously. You know, it's priced well to sell. These guys are moving on, so they're motivated to move. And I'm going to just summarise what I think about this property. And what do I think? Well, you're buying a lifestyle, aren't you? You're moving to a village. Broughton Gifford is such a highly thought of village. If you're a first-time buyer and you're thinking, well, let's get some character, we like older cottages, then this is perfect, because it's got the flooring, the fireplace, you know, nice big dining room in there. You've got double bedrooms as well. It's a great home to start with. Even if you're trading down, you might be trading down from an old manor house, or you might be trading down from a bigger property and you want to stay within the village or confines of a village like Broughton Gifford, because it still adds those access points to Holt, Bradford and Avon, Bath, Corsham, Chippenham, Melksham. You know, a thriving market town there, and there's things around here as well on the common. There's things with the school, and you've got a vibrant social scene around here. There's lots going on in Broughton Gifford, and you've got the good road links, and you can still get to the M4 as well, and Paddington. It's a lovely cottage. You know, it's on the street. It's got a bit of history to it as well. So I think it does suit first-time buyers, and you know, if they want their cottages, I do think it's also going to suit people trading down. It's a lovely property in the street, this one here. So any questions, you know, it's Nigel at Lock and Key Estate Agents. I hope I've answered all of them, but if you are interested in viewing or you want a bit more further information, give me a nudge on the 01225 707 342. I hope you've enjoyed the tour, and I look forward to hearing from you.